You are tuned in to The Frank and Jamie Show, your regular dose of fun but serious business insights. This podcast is brought to you by businessmango.org.
Thanks for listening. I am Jamie, and seated beside me is my partner Frank.
Hello, Jamie, and welcome to those who are listening.
Today's inaugural podcast will be about stock investments. Investing in stocks has become more and more common these days. We think that every person has a chance to gain an above-average return on investment. But investing in stocks must be taken in a long-term view. Shall we start with you, Frank? Can you share with us your thoughts on stock investments?
The secret to stock investments is selecting the right companies. To do this, you must first look for trends in the market. Trends refer to changes that are happening in industries or economy which present opportunities for some businesses. These trends can be as diverse as the shifts in tastes of consumers, standards of products, or selected economic sectors. Once you have spotted the trend, the second step is to look for a company that is well positioned to benefit from the trend. Not all companies are equal. Only choose the best companies with excellent management. The third step is to determine the price you should buy the stock. The general rule is to buy only when the current price represents a fair value of the company.
Wow, those are interesting and useful tips. You mentioned looking at current trends in the market today to help select stocks. I can think of one global trend in the consumer sector right now.
And what would that be?
Premiumization, which is upgrading of buying standards. We now see more and more consumers shifting towards higher quality goods and services.
That would be correct. Another trend is globalization, which results from mobility of consumers, companies, and products across borders. This has implications on the changes in the consumers' lifestyles and tastes for products and services.
What about urbanization, the accelerating migration of people to cities for jobs?
Oh yes, rising educational levels have resulted in growth of knowledge workers who prefer to settle in cities and live higher standards of life.
Let's go back to your second point, which is selecting companies with excellent management. How do you know for sure what a great company is?
A great company is one that takes the most advantage of the market opportunities in an ethical manner. It is also led by competent and disciplined management. One way to spot a good company is to see whether they are better than its competitors in many aspects, such as products or services, customer loyalty, margins, employee satisfaction, and business ethics.
What about a company's ability to innovate and adapt to the changing market it is serving?
Yes, that would be another thing to look for in a company you want to invest in.
Let's get to your last point. Why should we invest only when the stock price is within fair value?
An investor's goal is to buy the stock at the company's fair value or less, as it will be difficult to achieve a good return if the buying price is significantly above the fair value.
And how can you determine whether the price of a stock is fair or not?
A fair price represents the value of the company based on its business and financial operating performance. One way to determine the fair price is to look at the price-to-earnings ratio, or what we call the PE ratio. If the company's PE ratio is lower than the PE ratio of the industry or market, it can suggest an undervalued company and makes the company's stock a candidate for purchase. Another way to estimate the value of a company is by using the discounted cash flow method, wherein you will need to project the future cash flows of the company. The sum of the future cash flows in today's price represents an estimate of the fair value of the company.
Well, I suppose that those with limited background in finance may need to read books on investments.
For a start, beginners can read One Up on Wall Street by Peter Lynch.
Great recommendation. And that is it for today, folks. Thanks for listening. Again, I am Jamie.
And I'm Frank.
Goodbye. Please visit our sponsor, businessmango.org, for more insights on leadership, finance, marketing, and innovation.